Now we successfully downloaded a second software, which is called Visual Studio Code. Before I install, I would like to download one more software, and that is called version control system software, git-scm.com. You have to go all the way to git-scm.com, and you need to click on download for Windows. Then you need to go to all the way to standalone, click on 64-bit. A file will be downloading now. You see a file is downloading. It's successfully downloaded. Now you can close this browser. Two softwares we downloaded and they're available here. And these two softwares are not installed so far. And you can verify the softwares by going to the control panel. Here you can verify whether the software is installed or not, or else you can go to Explorer, File Explorer, go to this PC, go to C drive, go to Program Files, and you can also verify here. Since software is not installed, so it's a time to install a software. First, we are going with the Git software. Git is part of version control system. It has 3 advantages. Moving forward, I will explain. As of now, I'm just installing. While I'm installing, I'm not changing any of the parameter. I'm just going with the next, and install. Click on View Release. Successfully, we have installed software. You can access that by going to the Start menu. Here is a folder called Git folder. It contains Git-related softwares, and you can access one of the tool which is called Git Bash. If you want to increase the size of this particular terminal, you can go to the Options menu, go to Text, and increase the font size from 9pt to whichever you like it. Next tool, what you're going to download and install is called Visual Studio Code. Before I install that, I'm deleting Git software because we already installed it. Why you want to keep it? We are downloading and installing a text editor tool called Visual Studio Code on our Windows operating system. To get started with AWS DevOps journey as a cloud engineer or as a DevOps engineer, we need these 3 softwares. While I'm installing softwares, I'm just continuing with the basic custom default settings. I'm not customizing anything. I'm just clicking on next, and installing it. And for a cloud engineer, for a DevOps engineer, these 3 softwares are important. One is a browser. Second one is a text editor. Third one is a version control system CLI tool called Git. Along with this, you must have account with GitLab. And along with that, you must have account with AWS. Once the software is installed on your Windows, go all the way to the Start menu and look for Visual Studio Code folder. Inside the folder, you will have file. Just open that file, you'll be able to access Visual Studio Code. Since Visual Studio Code is accessible, you can delete downloaded software. This is your Visual Studio Code. For the first time when you access, you need to do some settings in terms of theme, in terms of basic understanding about the tool. So you have 4 different themes. You can select one of it, then click on next option, next selection section. Then if you want to install any of the tools, plugins, you can install it. If not, go with the Markdown. So this is a Visual Studio Code. What I will do with these 3 softwares